Hey everybody, this is Abhay. In this video, we are going to create a simple game using core Java and OOPS concept. This game is not going to have any UI or something. This is just for the learning purpose that how we use OOPS in our daily life or how OOPS used in while software development. So this is going to be a simple tutorial for understanding clearly what OOPS is. So basically, we will be creating uh, two players. So one will be, let's say, player 1, P1, and other is P2. These players have some common properties, that is, they all have a name, then they have some weapon, then they are going to have some health, which is integer. Then same with player 2, but player 2 has some additional features, that is, it has a function of armor. So user have an option that player 2 can either wear a armor or not. So if player 1 is got damaged by gun, or let's say we have two guns here, G1 and G2, let's say two guns. So if player 1 got hit by gun 1, then health is reduced by 30, and if G2 strikes, that is second gun, then health is reduced by 50. Same with second player, but if armor is on, that is armor is true, in that case G1 will damage about -20 and G2 will damage around 40, let's say -40. And if health is 0, that is health is 0, if health reaches 0, then player is dead, both in both the cases. That's how a game works, right? And also we have one more method, that is there is an option for healing. So if we press on heal, then health in both the cases, or uh, any of the player attaches heal to it, then health will reaches to 100. So this is the simple game that we are going to create. So let's now begin with this. Okay, so quit this. So go to our IntelliJ IDEA. You can use any other your preferred IDE. So here it is. Now we create a new project. So next, create project for template. We are going to call it simple game. Okay, close the tip, and here it is. So IntelliJ has created the uh, project structure for us, and okay, let me just zoom. Okay, now it is better. Now here we do our all the stuffs with the players. So before that, we are going to create our first player, that is okay, anyways, we got our package name here. We create, right click on it, new Java class, and we are going to call it player 1, let's say player 1. So here it is. Now let me just zoom in. It's okay. So as we have discussed, it is going to have three properties, that is name, weapon, and health. So private string, we have name, then we have private string, and we are going to call it weapon. Then we have private int, health is int, health. Okay, now let's create our constructor. We press Ctrl plus N, then we have constructor. We select all of these. Now click enter. So as you can see here, we have our matching constructor for our properties. So now we create a method called damage by gun1, and this method will deal all these functionalities when gun is fired, right? So public void, this is a void function. It doesn't have any return type, so void damage by gun 1. Okay, now here we have our health is reduced, right? This dot health is 30. It is reduced by 30, and if this dot health is less than equal to 0, if that's the case, then we simply print uh okay, anyways, let's not just print here. So if that's the case, then set this dot health as a 0. Okay, now out of the if loop we will print, okay, anyways, we will print uh, got hit by gun 1, and we have health is reduced by 30. Okay, now let's have one more thing, that is new health is, so what we do, we simply print this dot health, so it will print the current health, right? Now what else we have, if the health is 0, if this dot health is 0, if that's the case, we have player is dead in this case, because that's how it works when health is 0, right? Someone dies when the health is 0 in the game. Okay, now similarly we have private void, let's say public void got head damage by gun 2. This doesn't make a lot of sense because we are going to do a same thing with this one. Copy, then paste. So instead of 30, health will goes by 50. Here also 50. So if the second gun strikes, then health is reduced by 50. So okay, now that's it. We have both our guns. We have to set getters and setters. So plus control plus N, getters and setters. Click on this. So as you can see here, we have our getters and setters. Okay, one more thing that we can do is, if health is 0, then just not say player is dead. We can rather call get name is dead. So this will simply give us the name of the player and is dead. Similarly with this one also. So get the name of the player, then is dead. Okay, so here we have our player 1. Now let's create player 2. So go to our package, right click, new Java class, and we call it player 2, right? So let me zoom in. So here it is. This extends all the properties from player 1, right? And here we have 2 additional properties, and these properties are, we have health. Here we create a separate health for this, private int health. Then we have a boolean, which is armor. So private boolean armor, right? Now press Ctrl plus N. We have a constructor. Click on constructor, select both. So here it is. Okay, let's remove this health here from here. We don't need this in our constructor, and instead let's have a normal health. Okay, now we have 2 options for our armor, that we either let user decide if player 2 has a armor or not, or you can set some default value. So in this case, let's set it to user, what the user wants, either set it to true or false for the armor. So here we have our constructor. Now we have to override the method from player 1. So press Ctrl plus N, and here is override method. and search for damage by gun 1. So here it is, click OK. So here it is. Here we have super keyword which suggests that this method is not native of this class, so it is inherited from somewhere else. So let's remove this. Okay, now here what we do, if armor is on, if armor is on, so in that case this dot health is reduced by 20 only. In the previous case it was reduced by 30, as you can see here, but here it is reduced by 20 only. And if this dot health is less than or equal to 0, in that case set this dot health to 0, right? And now print armor is on and got hit by gun 1, health is reduced by 20. One more thing, that is new health is this dot health, right? Okay, now if armor is not on, that is if armor is, okay, wait a second, if armor is off, in that case everything is same. So let's copy and paste, but one thing is that health is reduced by 40 only. In the previous case it was reduced by 50. Okay, here it is got hit by gun 1, health is reduced by 20, and here it is health is reduced by 40. If armor is not on, then health is reduced by 30 only, 30 here and 30 here. So because if armor is not on, then it is same as our previous player, that is player 1. So similar function, press Ctrl plus N and go for override methods. Then we have got damage by gun 2, click OK. So here it is, here this is override method. So remove this and we have to copy this. So copy. Okay, one more thing here, that is if this dot health is equal to 0, in this case simply print get name, get the name of the player is dead, right? So copy all these, command C, command V. Okay, so this is second gun which has more power. So 40 if armor is on, health is reduced by 40 only, 40 here also. If armor isn't on, then it is 50 here and 50 here. So yeah, we got our both the guns set. Now what we have is okay, let's run our code. We are done with player 1, then we have player 2. Now here is our main method. So let's create a player 1. So player 1, we call it player equal to new player 1. This is how we create an object that we have discussed in the previous video from the same series. And we call it name. Name is, let's say, Abhay is the name of player. Then we have weapon. Weapon is, let's say, sword. Health is initially, let's say, 100. Now let's get our all these things. What are they? So player 1, okay, print s out player dot get name, and similarly copy all these, command C, get name, get health, and get weapon. So what it do, it basically give us first name, the current health, and the weapon of this player. So let's run this. So as you can see here, we have Abhay, which is name, then we have health, which is 100. Then we have weapon, which is sword, right? Now this thing is working. So let's comment this thing. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, now let's just comment all these. So okay, one thing to mention is that what if we set health to 500? What happens? Okay, also let's remove comments from this line. Okay, so this line will simply give us the health. So now let's run this. Okay, as you can see, it gave us the health 500, which is obvious. But there needs to be some limitation, that health needs to be, a limited range, that is from 0 to 100. So we have to limit user to access this health. So for this, what we do in the player one constructor, what we do, if health is either less than 0 or health is greater than 100. In this case, this dot health is 100. So if health is less than 0 or health is greater than 0, in that case this dot health set health to 100, else this dot health is health, right? So this is basically encapsulation, which limits user from accessing this fields, right? So here we have health of 500. So now let's again run this and check what happens. Okay, so as you can see, here it is not now showing 100, but the health is 500. So this is how we limit user from accessing our fields and have some limitation. Also, let set it to, let's say, -20. Okay, it in this case also it will set the health to 100, because this is not acceptable. You can either set it to 0 if health is less than 0, that's up to you, right? So as you can see, here it is. So now again let's set it to 100 now. Okay, comment this one now. Okay, now what we do, that's got hit by gun 1. So player dot damage by gun 1. Now let's see what happens. Okay, so as you can see, got hit by gun 1, health is reduced by 30, new health is 70. So initially it was 100, then it got hit by gun 1, so the new health is 70. Okay, so now copy paste this again, and now this time the health is 70 minus 30, which is 40. And what if we do it again, and this time it was by gun 2. Now in this case player must die, because -30, then -30, then -50, so it is less than 0 and player will die in this case. So as you can see, got hit by gun 1, health is reduced by 30, new health is 40. Then health is reduced by 50, new health is 0. It says 0 because we have defined a case that if health is less than equal to 0, then set it to 0. So Abhay is dead, that is the player is dead. So it is working now. So again let's comment this. Okay, now create our second player. So we call it player 2. We call it better player. Better player is new player 2, and name is, let's say, Sam is the name of better player. Then weapon, let's say it has a machine gun, and health is, let's say, 80 this time, and armor is true. Yes, it has an armor. Now better player dot get damage by gun 1. 80 is the health, armor is on, so it must new health must be 60 because 20 is the reduced health. So as you can see here, armor is on, got hit by gun 1, health is reduced by 20, new health is 60, right? Now similarly, if we remove our armor, let's say false, false, run again this one. Now it must health must be reduced by 30 this time because armor is off. So as you can see, armor is okay. Wait a second. We done with here is some problem, that is if armor is not on, then we have armor off this time. Armor is off, and again off. So there was a mistake. Run this one again. So our, as you can see here, armor is off, got hit by gun 1, health is reduced by 30. So yes, this thing is working. And one more functionality that we can add is we can add a functionality of having a health pack, that when a health pack is added, then health is reaches to 100. Okay, so public void, we have heal, we call it heal. So in this case this doesn't work when health is 0. If this dot health uh, is equal to, is either less than 0, okay, less than equal to 0, in that case player is dead, so it doesn't make sense to heal that player. So we will print player is dead, heal not possible, right? Else this dot health is, we will set this health, wait a second, we set the health to 100, right? So similar function we have here. This is the override function. We override methods. Here we have heal. Okay, right? So if we, okay, so let's remove this player too, right? Now as you can see here is our, let's remove the comments. Now up to here, let's see what happens. Run this one, and as you can see, got current health is 40. So this is our current health. Now if what we do, we dot player dot heal, and let's see what happens. Run this one again. Okay, it is not working. Why it is not working? If we have else, okay, it just set health to 100, it doesn't print anything. So we also have to print, that is, okay, let's remove this. Now health is 100, and we also have to print, that is healed, health is and get the health, this dot health HEAL. Okay, now again let's run this. So now it must fill up our health. So as you can see, this was our health, and health is 100. So when we heal, health will be set to 100, and if health is less than 0 or the player is dead, then this doesn't work. Let's see if this works or not. So player dot damage by gun 2. So in this case player is dead now. So then we again have heal. Now let's see what it does. So as you can see, Abhay is dead, player is dead, heal is not possible. So it is working perfectly. So this was our simple game that we cannot say it game, it doesn't have UI or something, it just a concept to understand oops more clearly. So that's it for this video. So if you want further upgrade in this, you can let me know in the comments. So that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and hit dislike if you didn't, and subscribe to the channel. And also, source code will be given in the description down below if you have any problem. So yeah, see you in the next video.